Today, we're celebrating something truly special, the 10th anniversary of a Star Wars character who deserves far more attention than she gets, Doctor Aphra. She's brilliant, reckless, and morally complicated. But if you're not reading the comics, you're missing out on the best character in modern Star Wars, and possibly the key to saving the entire franchise. I'm Mark, and this is Comic Book Revival. On March 25th, 2015, in the pages of Darth Vader number 3, a new character burst onto the scene. A rogue archaeologist with undeniable charisma and questionable morals. That issue didn't just sell well, it exploded, requiring 4 separate printings to meet demand. That's not marketing hype, that's pure, undeniable fan passion. Dr. Aphra was created by writer Kieran Gillen and artist Salvador Larroca. Gillen has described Aphra as a gender and morally switched Indiana Jones. He wanted to create a morally ambiguous figure, one who wasn't defined as either a hero or a villain, one that was capable of both commendable and reprehensible actions. And what began as a supporting side character quickly developed into something much more significant. And Aphra quickly proved that she was no one-hit wonder. By 2017, she was headlining her own series, the first Star Wars character created outside the films to achieve this milestone. The series won critical acclaim, fan approval, and even a GLAAD Media Award in 2020 for Outstanding Comic Book Series. From action figures to clothing and accessories, to the incredible full-cast audio drama, Dr. Aphra has conquered every medium that she's touched. Except one, but more on that in a minute. The true measure of Aphra's impact is the fans who have embraced her as their own. Look at this amazing fan art. These pieces perfectly capture Aphra's energy and spirit. And these incredible cosplayers who have literally brought Aphra to life. Remember, they had no live-action reference to work with, just comic panels and their own creativity. The attention to detail is incredible. I want to thank each and every one of these talented artists who have given us permission to showcase their work. Your passion embodies everything that makes the Star Wars community truly special. So what makes Dr. Aphra so great anyways? Why does she resonate so strongly with so many fans? Well, she's a breath of fresh air in a universe where characters are often defined by whether they're good or bad, Jedi or Sith, rebellion or empire. Most Star Wars characters are idealized as archetypes, but not Aphra. She's conflicted and morally complex. She's flawed. And that's what people connect with. So here's the million credit question. How is it possible that the most beloved Star Wars character to never step foot outside of the comics still hasn't made the leap to live action? Production costs? Continuity concerns with the existing franchise? Casting issues? Maybe. But let's be honest and address the bantha in the room. There's a small but vocal minority in the Star Wars fandom that shows resistance to a more inclusive Star Wars. I mean, I didn't want to use the word toxic, but if the carbonite fits. Anyways, these individuals might point to her being a strong, complex female character as an obstacle. Others might bring up her LGBTQ plus identity as a supposed barrier. But as the incredible fan support we've already seen today demonstrates, these aren't legitimate reasons. They're excuses. The vast majority of Star Wars fans, myself included, celebrate Aphra's identity as a vital part of what makes her so compelling and important. Lucasfilm, I hope you're listening, because Star Wars needs Dr. Aphra. More than that, I think she's the key to revitalizing the entire franchise. Because, let's face it, Star Wars has been struggling to find its identity beyond the Skywalker saga. For every Mandalorian and Andor success, we've seen multiple projects that have left fans unhappy. The pattern's clear. When Star Wars ventures outside of the same familiar territory, fans respond positively. We're ready for something fresh, but authentically Star Wars. This is where Doctor Aphra becomes not just a good idea, but the perfect solution. Imagine a Disney Plus series or film franchise built around Aphra's adventures. It's like Indiana Jones meets Guardians of the Galaxy, with a dash of James Bond, all set within the Star Wars universe that we already love. And she brings with her a ready-made supporting cast that rivals any ensemble in Star Wars. 000 and BT-1, the galaxy's most sadistic protocol and astromech droids. The Wookiee bounty hunter Black Chrysanthemum, and her complicated ex, Sana Starros. Each character offers merchandise opportunities, spin-off potential, and fresh perspectives on the galaxy. An Aphra series would take us to uncharted regions of the Star Wars galaxy, exploring ancient civilizations and technologies that have nothing to do with the Force. The format pretty much writes itself. Heists, double crosses, moral dilemmas, deadpan dark humor from her murderous droids, sexual tension with Sana Starros that would, frankly, put Han and Leia to shame, all while dancing around imperial entanglements and criminal underworld politics. And the beauty of Aphra is that her stories exist adjacent to the main Star Wars narrative, allowing her stories to complement rather than contradict the established canon. Her adventures could span any established era without undermining existing storylines. Look, we've seen what happens when Star Wars plays it safe. We've also seen what happens when they abandon what makes Star Wars so special. Dr. Aphra represents the perfect middle ground, authentic Star Wars energy with bold new directions. The incredible fan support proves that the appetite is there. So, Lucasfilm, take note. Dr. Aphra isn't just another character. She's the key to revitalizing Star Wars for the next generation. And fans, if you want to see Aphra make her live-action debut, make some noise. Share this video, tag Lucasfilm and Disney in your Aphra cosplay photos, and keep supporting the comics and merchandise. Let's make #Aphra live-action trend, and show them that this isn't just a good idea, it's a necessary one. One last thing before we wrap up, just for fun. The fan community has already started the casting conversation. Names like Chloe Bennett and Jessica Henwick seem to be popular choices. And they both bring impressive acting credentials and charisma needed for the role. But personally, I believe Karen Fukuhara would be an incredible Dr. Aphra. She's got the right look, the right energy, and her range in The Boys shows that she can handle both the intensity and dark humor that make Aphra special. Which of these actors would you cast as Dr. Aphra? Or do you have someone else in mind entirely? Let's discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and again, a massive thank you to all the amazing artists who helped make this video special. Your talent and passion are what Star Wars fandom is all about. I've posted links to their socials in the description below. Please take a moment and hit that like button, subscribe, and show your love for Dr. Aphra in the comments. And if you just can't get enough of me, hit me up on Instagram. You can find me there at Old Man Young. That's Old Man Young, all one word, with a 0, not an O. And as always, don't forget to Hulk smash that notification bell on your way out. It's the only way to make sure you never miss a video. Until next time, stay safe, read some comics, and may the Force be with you.